Hello and welcome to another Tidy Tuesday in 30. This week, let me start my timer first. We have data from the Tate Art Museum. And unlike usual, I actually did a tiny bit of cheating and looking at the data, and I have a little bit of an idea in mind. So I see a couple other of these examples that are on this README page. Look at the length and width of the paintings, which I know is maybe not all that interesting, but I think these illustrations are pretty cool. And it actually reminds me of one of my favorite data viz reports on the pudding, where they talked about women's pockets. And there's this cool visualization of various pockets. And I just think this is so cool. So I think I want to try to do something like this. So I am going to run some libraries. I have GG Animate loading because I'm thinking I might want to animate this at some point, but we'll sort of see. And I'm going to load the data set. And I think the one I'm going to be most interested in is this artwork data set. Perhaps I might want to take something from the artist data set. So let's see here. It looks like we have almost 70,000 entries. So before I dig in here, one of the things I want to do is, let's see here. I just want to scroll through here quickly. So it looks like we have width, height, depth. I'll probably want to pay attention to units there. I imagine maybe they're not all the same. Just trying to think, I don't actually know for sure if this is, I should probably check to see if these are all artworks. So I'm not positive if these are all paintings. Well, I think I might just make that assumption and see what happens. I assume that there's a unique ID for each painting. So one thing I'm curious about is, so it looks like some of these definitely don't have width and height. So I'm sort of curious how often that's missing. So let's maybe just do some quick counting. So if we take the artwork and just count, oh, I don't want to count width. Maybe I'll just count is NA width. I think that works. Okay, so there's definitely some missing. And then the other one was height. Okay, so I think that was the same, right? 3, 3, 4, 2. So if that's the case, okay, not quite the same. So I'll probably just drop those missing values. The other thing I want to count is, I think that was called units. I want to see, okay, so the units are either missing or millimeters, so that's good that they're all the same units. All right, so I think I want to kind of get right into this data visualization. So let's go ahead and drop the missing values from width and height. And I'm just going to select a few variables here because I just sort of want to make the data set a little bit smaller. So let's just do ID, width, and height. Okay. And then I'm trying to think about how I want to visualize this. And I think what I want to do is, well, trying to think if there's anything over here in artists that I might want. So like gender could potentially be interesting, or like year of birth or something like that. Although I think we do have, let's see. Artwork, date, text. Okay. Oh, year. I assume year. Let me just make sure here. Year, I assume is the year it was created. Yep. Okay, great. So maybe I'll keep that variable too. Perhaps it might be interesting to see if the oh, oops. That's okay. That's because I still have a pipe. Let me close. Okay. All right. So let's. I sort of want to think about like the four corners of how I'm going to plot this. So I want the center to be at 0. So I think I'm going to make some variables. Maybe I'll call it left. Let's make sure I do this right. So this will be, this should just be the negative of the width divided by 2. Hopefully I'm doing this right. The right should be the width divided by 2. The top is going to be the height divided by 2, and the bottom will be the negative of the height divided by 2. Okay. So let's run that. Okay, so I just need to do an eyeball check. So if it's 394 millimeters wide, that means the left will be negative 197, right will be 197. Okay, great. So that should be good. So now what I want to do, let's see here. So I want to do a ggplot. Oops. And I think what I want to do is something like a geom polygon. I'm actually going to cheat a little bit because I think somebody did this. Let's see here. Oh, they did. Oh, geom rect. That would be even better, probably. It's probably what I wanted. And I'm going to have to take a, oops, not that one. Geom rect. I don't know if I've ever used this before, so let's see here. Let's see if there's an example. Is this what I want? Use for is to draw a surface. Let's see here. You always want to use let's see. Oh, X min, X max, Y min, Y max. Okay. So I think that's what I want. So X min would be left, Y min, oops, let's do X max would be right, Y min would be bottom, and Y max would be top. And then I think I also need a group equals ID. There's going to be a lot of these. You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to do, shoot, is it sample N? Yeah. I'm going to sample, I don't know. Let's just start with 100 of these. I'm a little nervous about, okay. All right, what did I do wrong here? Oh, I need a pipe there, not a plus sign. Oh, that is not what I want. Okay, so rectangles must get filled in. Okay, let's try polygon. The start and end points are connected. Okay. Okay, so does GM Polygon have these same? I'm sort of just guessing here. And it's possible I've just missed an argument. You know, I've done something before where I'm going to try this. If it doesn't work, I'm going to go find a piece of my own code because I know I've done this before. Okay, let me, actually, we're going to go to my GitHub page and we're going to find my gardening data set because I'm pretty sure this is a GM Polygon. Okay. Shoot. So, oh wait. Okay, I'm trying to think the right way to plot this. So how do I draw squares? Clearly they did this. Oh, alpha equals 0. Let's see here. Oops. Don't know what that is. Okay, I'm just gonna, oops, that was, let's go back to geomrect. Alpha equals 0. Okay, now I seem to have nothing. So what if I add color equals gray or something? Aha. Okay, so that's getting me somewhere. So the rectangle must, okay, so I think I'm also going to do a theme void for now. Okay. All right, let's see what happens if I do like a sample of size 1000. Not really sure at what point this is going to. So alpha equals 0. So geomrect must be filling in. I would prefer that it not. I sort of want to get a. Okay. So at what point is this gonna really take a long time? Well, it doesn't actually, but there are some that are giant. So what if I get rid of that? Let's just see what all of this does. Something's tall and skinny. Okay. I mean, this is a decent start. I sort of want, what else do I want? What I really want is I want these lines to be alpha lines. So I'm going to look a little bit more at geomrect and see if I can. Rect uses the locations of the 4 corners. Okay. Okay. So it looks like I could have used geom_tile instead of the way I did it, but that's okay. So I'm confused about this alpha piece, which seems like it's changing the filled in piece. What I really want to do is I want to, what if I do fill? I'm not sure how to do this right. Oh wait, not here. Fill equals no. I don't think that's right. I'm going to get rid of this alpha equals 0 for a second. That's not right. So I want it to not fill it in. And I don't know how to do that. Okay, so null was better than that. So how does null differ from? I don't want to spend too much time on this, but. So null didn't do anything. So how do I get that fill to go away? Okay, well, I guess I'll use alpha equals 0. But how do I get the outer color to have some alpha? That's what I want. And I'm not quite sure how to do that. Okay, well, I'm going to move on because I think I'm already starting to run short on time. If I look at my timer here, 10 minutes only. So what I really want to do is I want to do that's not what I want to do. Let's see here. I want to go to the GG Animate package and figure out what type of, here, I'll just go here actually. Transition. What I'm thinking is of doing a transition reveal. And I wonder if I can, like, okay, how am I going to do this? So I want to reveal by date, and I'm hoping, I always get confused about transitions, to gradually appear. Is that what I want? Actually, let's do this. Let's do transition. I don't want to reveal it. How about transition time? And then I think I can put like a trail behind it and a trail in front of it. Okay, I'm thinking out loud. Let's do transition time. And we're going to do this by year. So how's it going to handle there being multiple groups? It should put like batches of them in together. Okay, so before I do this, let me think. I just want to really quickly, in the artwork, I want to know the number. Can I use ndistinct out here? I don't remember if I can use it on its own. We'll find out. Oh. Oh. Do we need to put it in a summarize, maybe? I don't remember. Yep. Okay, 361 years. Okay. I don't think I want to transition by each single art piece. That feels like a lot to me. So I'm going to need more frames. I feel like this is not quite going to do the right thing, but we're going to try it. Yep. Range from must be a finite number. Okay, I'm not quite sure. So the transitions I often use are transition reveal, transition time, and transition states. So what about states? Is that what I want? I get confused about which one to use, but let's try this and see what happens. And these take a while. Multiple states based on the levels in a given column. Okay. I'm just looking through here as The other thing I could do is a transition manual, which doesn't do all the tweening, I think. So we'll see how this one looks and go from there. While I'm waiting for that, I'm actually going to open some of my own materials. So I remember something else I want to do, perhaps. Oh boy, this is taking quite a while. I'll give this a little while longer, and I might stop it if it takes too long. Okay. So I was just trying to remember some of the other things I sometimes like to do. Here we go. Let's see what we've got here. Oh. Okay. So I think I'm going to be running out of time here shortly too. So, yep, I've got 3 minutes. Well, I think this is a decent start. I think what I'm going to do for now is just something really simple. And that will be to add some labels. So I'll put a title. Size of artwork in, what's the name of this museum again? Oops, Tate Art Museum. And then I'll put a subtitle, which is going to be the year. Oops, no, it is called, hold on. Let me use one of these variables that are created. So we'll use closest state. Oops. And I'll put a caption, which is by me. Maybe I'll just leave it at that for now. And then I think the other thing I'm going to do is I'll call this the, I don't know, Art GG start. Really great at naming things. And then I do want to use the animate function to art and I always forget the arguments for this function. Animate. So this will be, I think we want I think we at least need the number of years, so I'll just make this. And duration, 60. I never quite know what to do for these things, so we'll try that. Yikes. Nope, there goes my alarm. So I will try to finish up real quick here. Closest state not found. Okay, what did I do wrong here? Oops. Transition states. Closest state. Oh, it's not in quotes. And actually, maybe I should put something like year. Okay, I think that'll work. This could potentially take a really long time because I'm asking it to make a lot of frames. Probably should have thought a little harder about that. Oops. Oh well. While this is running, I probably should have saved that animate piece, but we will save this. And I'm going to save this as, I don't know, art anim.gif. And path will be, I think this is in images. That should be right. I might just check. I know I have 2 other GIFs in here. I want to see if I think that's how you write the path, but I want to make sure. Shoot, oops, that's not what I want to do. This one? Yep, okay. Great. Well, now we just get to sit and wait, which is super exciting. I mean, I am truly excited to see the results, but maybe while I'm waiting, I will quickly push this out to Git, commit, and I will say, let's see, work from 01/12. That's not a great message, but that's okay. Oh, probably shouldn't have tried to push that while this is running. Oh, well. Oh, look. We've got progress here, folks. Let's watch this viewer and see what happens. Halfway there. I hope this worked. Almost done. This file is probably going to be gigantic. And blast off. Okay, well, we'll see how this goes. I will check in on it later and post my final product. So thank you. I hope that was helpful. Goodbye.